understand. So if you have loads and loads of sale, doesn't mean that you made loads and loads of profit. Sorry. You understand? So more revenue does not mean more profit. Is it clear? Yeah. So you may have lot of sales. Sales is revenue. But if you have lot of sales, does not mean you have lot of profit. Correct? If your selling price is less than your cost price, you are losing money, not earning money. Is it clear? Yeah. So that's why you have to be very careful when you are using the word revenue and profit. They are not same. Revenue is just sales, money. Profit is profit. So now you want profit or just revenue?
Profit.
Profit, na? So a company is running, any company is running for what?
Profit.
Making profit. For making profit, right? So all the things they are doing, everything they are doing, right? Yeah, including IT setup, SAP software, employees, employing the people, manufacturing, stock maintenance, HR, everything. Why they are doing? For making
Profit.
Correct, na? Yeah. So now profit center accounting means so here profit center means, so I will tell you why we need profit centers, right? So what is the concept of profit center and why we have profit centers? See, understand, suppose I will give you one example. Suppose our company is there, Tesla Energy, yeah? Tesla Energy is there. Now in Tesla Energy, suppose we have, yeah, suppose 3 places we have where we are manufacturing 3 products, okay, or 3 places we have, 3 plants, we can call it as plants, yeah, 3 plants we have. So we have a plant in Hyderabad, we have a plant in Bangalore, we have a plant in Delhi. So right, so we are doing the business, we are manufacturing, selling, everything we are doing in all the 3 plants. So now the total profit in our company code, right, in our Tesla Energy is, say it is 250 millions. Okay, right, 250 millions. So now you tell me, are we happy or not?
Happy.
We are happy. Okay. So we made the profit 250 millions. We are happy. Now just suppose I am giving you some more information. All right. So now what I started doing is, instead of looking at the company code level, I started looking at each place separately. Correct. So what I did, Hyderabad, I started treating separately. And I found out that in Hyderabad we made a profit of 200 millions. When I looked at separately, so instead of looking at the company code level, I looked for Hyderabad separately, Bangalore separately, Delhi separately. Is that clear? So now in Bangalore we made a profit of say another 150 millions. Okay. So now are you able to understand something? So what happened in Delhi? Probably
0.
Not 0. You have to do some mathematics.
Loss.
200 plus 150, what it is?
100 million loss.
Yes, exactly. Correct. So now you tell me, are you happy or not?
Not.
Why not happy? Just 5 minutes before you said happy, no?
Why? Because
So what is the difference here now? What is the difference?
The sales in the Delhi, it is
totally
not that-
150 millions are lost.
So what you have come to know is, if you do not operate in Delhi, if you just here in Delhi, if you do not do anything, kada, if you just don't do anything, you don't have to do anything. Just tell Delhi people, just keep quiet. You don't do anything. Close it down. Then what will happen?
We get another 100 million.
Exactly, right? You understand? So we missed it. If you
Yes,
know
sir.
this information, we could have got how much millions? 350 million. Kada? So if you know this, what you do, either you close down Delhi or do something about Delhi. Na? Either you ask them to perform or get out. Correct or not? So suppose if you do not know this information, imagine you do not have this information. So what will happen? It will continue as a company code, right? Still happy, everybody happy. Kada? Delhi people are also happy, enjoying. You understand? So this is what is the use of the profit centers, right? So if you created Hyderabad a profit center separately, yeah, Bangalore profit center separately, Delhi profit center separately, you can know the financial performance at the profit center level. Each profit center level, you can know profit per profit center. So what is it? What do you call it? Profit per profit center. Is it clear? So previously we were able to know profit at company code level and we were happy. But if I provide you this information, profit per company code, then you can take better decisions, right? Correct, na?
Yes.
So now you have individual responsibility on each profit center, right? So they have to perform. Correct, na? Right? So there is, so Delhi separate, Bangalore separate, Hyderabad separate. So now you know how Hyderabad is performing, how Bangalore is performing, how Delhi is performing. So if anybody is not performing, we can get it out. Is it clear? Or take the decisions to improve it. Is it clear? So you understood. So what do you think? Profit center is useful or not?
Useful.
Useful, sir.
Useful, na? See, end of the day, we are running all this. We are working hard. We are running the business for what? For profit. So if there is something that is helping me to earn more profit, is it useful? Yes. Clear? Yeah. So everybody understood what is a profit center?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what we are doing is we are dividing the company code into different centers, profit centers, and we are assessing them separately, right? We are assessing their performance separately. Correct? Yeah. Yeah. See, but this is not easy. Why it is not easy? Because sometimes it is not possible to implement profit
Maintenance
center.
is high.
Maintenance may be high. Sometimes it may not be possible to implement profit centers in a company. Why? Because all their operations are mixed, clubbed. Imagine Hyderabad, Bangalore, Delhi, they have a common warehouse. They have a common transport system, common raw material. How you can divide them, separate profits? You understand? So the people are working for all the three centers. How can you divide their salary? You understand? So sometimes it may not be possible to implement profit center accounting going by the way the operations are being carried out in our client company. Not possible, simply not possible. So we tell them, are you ready to divide your operations? Are you ready to change your operations? If you are ready, we can implement. If you are not ready, sorry, we cannot get this. Is it clear? So sometimes they will say, okay, we will try to change whatever we can. We will try to separate the operations. Sometimes they will say, no, that is not possible for our business. We don't want. Is it clear? That is okay. So after looking at your client organization structure and their business processes, then only you can take a decision whether profit center accounting can be implemented or not. Sometimes it is simply not possible. Sometimes it is possible with some changes. Sometimes it is directly possible. Depends. Clear? Yeah. Okay. See, it is general life. See, the CO is something related to our life. Yeah, it is general life. So you see so many topics, all the topics that we are discussing. These topics we always see in our daily life also. Correct? Now, internal orders I discussed. Distribution cycle I discussed. Is it matching to our daily life? Yes. The reallocation of cost I discussed. Is it general life? Yes, now we do it like that only. Month end we do. Correct or not? Now, same way internal orders, annual day, we will collect. We want to know. Correct. Same way here also it is generally. See, suppose I tell you general example because more easy for you to understand. Suppose there is a family. Correct. Hindu undivided family, we say na, family is there. Suppose they have 3 shops, general kirana stores. Now all the people are working together, all the people are earning in all the stores, 3 stores. Now they don't know which stores how much earning, how much profit they are earning, they don't know. Overall they are making profits. Which stores, which shop is earning more, they don't know. Whether loss or profit, they don't know, because they have mixed everything. Now you are telling them what you do. You keep the raw material, you keep the purchases separate, sales separate, for every store separate. Don't mix up. Correct. So whatever you are purchasing, keep it separate for every store. Whatever earning, sales, keep it separate for every store. Then you will come to know na, which store is performing, which is not performing. If it is not performing, get rid of it. Na. Otherwise, you are carrying a white elephant. Na. You are just loading it. Kada, unknowingly, you are just pumping the money. How many days you will pump in? Correct. So you are earning money at other stores and spending the money here. We should not do that. Correct or not? You agree? You agree?
Yes, sir.
Same thing here. Profit center is at higher level, company level, big India level. Correct? So is it clear, profit center accounting? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the big problem with the profit center is the problem with the profits. The concept is good, but execution is the problem. So the concept looks very, very good. So the big problem with the profit center is you need to have revenues separate. Correct? You need to have revenues separate and expenses separate. Correct or not? Separate for each profit center. Then only, correct na? Revenue separate for each profit center. You should be able to know what is the revenue for each profit center. You should be able to know expenses for each profit center. Then only you can know profit for each profit center. Correct or not? So revenue minus expenses is profit, na? Correct. So you should be able to separately know revenues for each profit center, expenses for each profit center. Then only you can know profit per profit center. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
No.
Sir, you mean here we need to maintain the data as per the business area?
Business area is an old concept, outdated. Now whatever we are talking is the latest. Cost centers, profit centers. This is a replacement of the business areas. Okay. Yeah. So still there are some companies who are not using cost center, profit center. They are sticking to business areas. That's okay, fine. Yeah, but this is better than the business areas. Okay. Is it clear? So now revenues. So we should be able to know revenues for Hyderabad separately, expenses for Hyderabad separate. Then only you can know profit for Hyderabad. Same way you should know revenues for Bangalore separately, expenses for Bangalore separately. Then only you will know profit for Bangalore separately. Same applies for Delhi also. Is it clear? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then,
So we need to
also
maintain
learn
asset.
about business area.
sorry,
Sir, we also learn about business area.
business area we have learned na, in the beginning, step number 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
configure, but never use that one, sir.
Yeah, we at the time of posting you just give it, right? So we just discuss because somebody may ask in the interview. It's old, it's gone. The topic is gone. Okay.
Sir, that is not in. Okay, sir.
Yeah, because they have these better concepts have come up.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now,
Sir,
No.
assets also we need to maintain.
assets. See, assets. We are talking about profits. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, profit is related to P&L statement. Correct. P&L is related to incomes and expenses.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. Now, so now,
Product level, sir?
correct. What do you say?
Product level, we can use this.
Product level, you cannot use this. Product is different. Product is even come that you are talking. Product means scopa, we call it. Correct? That is the next level, higher level it is. Product is not possible. Now, suppose you see, suppose if I have 10 products,
Yes.
right? Now, each product, how much profit we are making for so many customers, it's difficult. No? Yeah. Correct or not? Correct. Product wise, each product wise, it's not easy. It's not that easy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. So now each product, now suppose you have 10 products. Now salary of an accountant, how you will divide between the products? Correct? You got the point?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Our office
Difficult.
rent, how you will divide between 10 products? Correct? Very
Not
difficult.
possible, sir.
That is also possible, right? That is our next level. Probably after 20 days or so, I will show you that also. That is also possible. Lot of hard work is there. If this is hard work,
Sir.
product per profit, profit per product, profit per customer is even harder. Okay, we will do that also.
Okay.
Next. So here I am saying I am creating the centers. I have a business. I have a business all over India, and I am dividing the business into different centers where I can divide my revenue separately, divide my expenses separately, so that I can get the profit per profit center separately. Okay, that is the concept. So as I said, if it is not possible, you cannot do anything. Correct? No? If it is possible only, if the business is able to change their process, support us, then only we can. Clear? So now one example I will. Yeah.
Sir, profit centers are higher than the cost centers, sir.
Yes. Yes.
So cost centers are company code. No, cost centers are departmental level, and the profit centers are company code level. Is it?
No, not like this. Is a separate track.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So now here, so I have Hyderabad is there, right? Hyderabad profit center is there. Yeah. So for Hyderabad profit center, how the revenues will come? That is my next question. How I can keep my revenue separately for Hyderabad? Second thing, the expenses, how I can keep separately for Hyderabad? That is the next challenge. So if I am able to keep the revenue separately for Hyderabad, if I am able to keep the expenses separately for Hyderabad, my job is done. Correct. So to keep the revenue separately, what we are doing, we are maintaining a separate, separate sales account. So whenever the sales is happening related to Hyderabad, we are going to use that GL account, right? So some sales GL account I will create, new sales account, correct? And that sales account I will use, right? So I will post like this now. Whenever I am doing sales, what is the entry? Customer account. What is the entry? Customer account is debited to sales revenue account, correct? So this I will maintain. Suppose if it is a sales in Hyderabad, then I will give account number 3 lakh. Got it? If it is sales in Bangalore, 3 lakh 1, customer to 3 lakh 1. If it is sales in Delhi, customer to 3 lakh. You understood?
Masking is masking done here, sir.
No, not masking. See here. So what I will do, I will maintain separate sales revenue account per profit center. Is it clear? Right. So for Hyderabad,
Sir.
sorry.
Profit center is a area like a city or a area, sir.
Yeah. So depends on, see, I see the profit center is something where you can keep your revenues and expenses separately. If you are able to do that, then you can define it as a profit center. Correct? Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, this sale revenue or the GL account?
Yes, it's a GL account. Na? Customer account is debited to sales
All right.
revenue GL account.
So we need to create each sales revenue GL account for each profit center.
Exactly. If you create separately,
Alright.
then use. So if it is a
Okay.
sales in Bangalore, understand. If it is a sales in Bangalore, then I will create one more account for the Bangalore. Kada? So understand, if it is Bangalore, I'll give sales revenue account Bangalore. This is sales revenue account Hyderabad. This is sales revenue account Bangalore. Got it? So my account is separate, na? So my income is getting separately tracked, right? So if the sales is related to Hyderabad, it will go to 3 lakh number. If the sales is related to Bangalore, it will go to 3 lakh one number. You understand? So whenever I credit this, it will affect which profit center? Hyderabad profit center. Whenever I credit this account, which profit center? It is
Bangalore.
So this is the how we will do it, right? Separate sales revenue account we will assign to the profit center. Yeah, assigned per profit center. Is that clear? Yeah.
Yes.
So you understood how the revenues can be coming separately.
Yes.
So this we call it as, there is a word for it, right? Will come up in the interview. So they will ask you how the revenues will come per profit center. So the answer is we call it as default. So this linking we call it as default. Note down the word, right? Default account assignment. Okay, the word that we use is default account assignment, which means each GL account is linked to the profit center. GL account linked to the profit center. Default account assignment.
Sir, can you repeat the question once?
So how we are getting the revenues in a profit center separately?
Okay.
Correct? We need no revenues. If you want to know profit, you need revenues, right?
Sir, can you
Sir,
repeat
if you are
it?
maintaining revenue accounts as per profit centers, as well as expenses also we need to maintain as per profit centers.
Exactly. That is the next. This question is still there. You see, revenue part we addressed.
Okay.
Expenses we have to talk. So how we are getting the revenues? What do you call it?
Default account assignment.
Default account.
So default account assignment means we link like this: 3 lakh
Link to the
account to
Profit center.
Hyderabad,
Profit center.
3 lakh
Yes.
one.
Bangalore.
Write a
Bangalore
note
profit center.
on default account assignment.
Default account assignment.
Can you repeat it
Please
once?
write a note.
Yeah. So default account assignment means assignment of the GL account
To the respect.
separately for each profit center.
For the respect.
Okay, done? Now, so this is the revenue part over. Now I am talking about the expenses. So how the expenses will come? How the expenses will come? We call it as a derivation rule. Okay, we call it as a derivation rule. We call it as a derivation rule. Yeah, derivation rule. Now, what is derivation rule? So what we do is we will link the cost centers to the profit centers. Correct? So what is happening is, suppose in Hyderabad, I have these cost centers, right? Hyderabad related cost centers, right? What are they? F100, H100, P100, N200. Correct? Yeah. So what we will do? So these cost centers I will link to what?
Hyderabad Profit Center.
Got it?
Hyderabad.
Yeah, that is. So now what will happen when I do this?
Whatever the revenue is coming to the
Revenue will not come.
Expenses.
profit. Expenses. The cost center
Expenses will be
directly
separate.
go to the profit centers.
Exactly. So 30,000 I posted in F100. Correct. 50,000 I posted in
H100.
H100. Now 10,000 I posted in P100. Correct. Understand? Now same way I posted another 20,000 in S100. Now you tell me how much I have in the Hyderabad.
1,10,000.
1,10,000.
See, it will come automatically.
Like reconciliation.
Yeah, correct. So I'm able to get the revenues
Yes.
separately,
Yes, sir.
expenses
Yes, sir.
separately.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That is the last.
Sir, when we link all that cost center to this profit center, it's also captured the revenue from that also. Why we prepare another revenue account? Means another sales revenue account, GL account separately.
Are you able to hear me now?
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, when we link all the cost center to the profit center, from that time the profit center take the revenue from this cost center automatically.
You are not understanding. Cost center, why revenue will go to cost center? I don't get it. Cost center, what will go to cost center?
Expenses.
Only expenses.
Only expenses. Now, why will revenue go to cost center? Correct or not?
Okay, sir.
You agree?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So only expenses, they will come through cost centers. That is, what do you call it?
Derivation rule. Derivation.
So how the revenues are coming?
Default account assignment.
How the expenses are coming?
Derivation rule.
Is that clear? So once I have revenues and expenses separately, can I know the profit?
Yes, sir.
So what is the profit? Profit means
Revenue minus expenses.
Revenue minus
expense.
Minus expenses.
Is that clear? Yeah. So that is what is. So we call it as derivation rule. Yeah. So same way Bangalore F200, H200 will be linked to Bangalore profit. So Bangalore cost centers linked to Bangalore. Delhi cost centers linked to Delhi profit center. Is it clear?
Yes.
So we are not posting to the profit center directly, right? We will post only to the cost center. System will update to profit centers also. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Sir, repeat the last sentence, please.
So we will not post to the profit centers directly, na? Yeah, we will not give at the time of expenditure, right? We will not give the profit center. We will give the cost center only. But system will update both cost center and the profit center. Correct?
So we will give only in cost center.
We will give only cost center. Na? At the time of posting in FB50 /n FB50, at the time of posting here, we will give any expense is there. Any expense is there. We will give what? What we
In
will
cost
give?
center.
Cost center.
I will give only cost center. System will ask me cost object. I will give cost center. But if I give cost center, what will happen?
System only gets updated in profit
So
center.
if I post, I will give only this, but I will get here this. Got it? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? So I will give only these two lines. Yeah? First this is enough. Like this I will. Yeah, but it will update at the total at the profit center level. Clear?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear, everybody? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, note down. I'll give you some notes. Note down. Sometimes we need to take down notes. So profit center accounting. Yeah. Note down. Profit center accounting is used to generate financial statements. At profit center level. Okay, that's it. Next. A profit center can be defined as a place where both revenues are generated and expenses are incurred. Correct? Now, can I create a HR department as a profit center?
No.
Yes. No, sir.
HR department, can I create it as a profit center?
No, sir. Not fine.
No, sir.
No or yes?
No.
No, sir.
No.
No.
Why no?
Because revenues can't be generated
is no
from HR
revenues.
department.
Yeah. So can I create a sales department as a profit center?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Sales
No,
department, can I
we
create it
can't.
as
There
profit
is
center?
no expenditure.
sir.
in
Sales
sales
means
department.
revenue.
Sales in sales, there is revenue.
Sales means revenue.
Revenue is there, but there is no expenditure.
Really? Sales department, no expenditure?
Only
there are
some
many
expenditure is there, sir. Not the center expenditure.
Correct.
Every
So
expenditure
the
is not
revenue,
covered.
the revenue is for total revenue, but expenditure you are taking only sales. No, but you should take all the other expenses also, right? So think logically. So your revenue should match to your expenses, na? So that revenues, to get that revenue, what is expenditure you are incurring? The total expenditure you should take. Correct, na? So you have to think logically where the profit center can be created.
Only finance cost.
Yeah. Okay. Now finance also you cannot create it as a profit center. Correct. Finance department, can you create it as profit center?
All together only we can create.
Yeah. You should think logically. Note on the difference between these two can be understood as the profit generated for a profit center. Okay, yes. Note on next. Revenues flow into profit center. How it is coming? Good. Next. Now revenues to a profit center are collected through default account assignment. Correct? In assignment in OKB9. Okay, next. The T code, right? In T code, the OKB9 is nothing but, let me write here, T code. OKB9. Okay. Next. OKB9 where comma, put the comma where sales account is assigned, yeah, sales account, a separate sales account is assigned to a profit center. No.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you explain me once again about that sales department and HR department? Why shouldn't be treated as profit center?
Yes. See here, if you want to know profit, do you have to take all revenues and expenses related to that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you want to know correct profit, yeah, suppose you have some revenue. Correct. To know whether the profit is correct or not, you should take all the expenses, right?
Yes, sir. According to all departments.
Yes, exactly. Now in the sales department, you are making the sales. So for that sales, can you take only expenditure of sales department?
No, sir. We have to consider all.
Correct. So now, how can you treat only as sales department as a profit center? No. Got the point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
So you have to match it correctly, na? So we call it as, matching concept, revenues versus expenses. They should match. What revenues I am getting, to get that revenues, what expenditure I have incurred, I have to take all those expenses. I cannot take only some. Only
total
few
revenues and total expenses.
Correct? For that profit center. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear now?
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it.
Now, no. Next, expenses flow into profit center. Yes, no.
Sir, one thing, sir. So we created in the cost centers, we created F100, H100, P100, and S100, right? So those are cost centers. Okay, that is nothing but revenue and those are expenses centers. I mean expenses
Yes.
department. Like we wanted two things: profit and revenue and expenses to know the profit center. We want revenue and expenses to know the profit center. So the
to know the profit
center. So as we created in the cost centers, that will become expenses, and the sales will become the revenue, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So basically, we are creating the channel. We are linking the source. We want the revenues to come to one place. We want the expenses to come to one place. The revenues of a separate, revenues of a particular place, expenses of a particular place. That place we are calling it as a profit center. So that place related whatever revenues are there, they should come to one place. That place related expenses, that should also come to one place. Then that we call it as a profit center. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Okay, no. Yes, the expenses are updated to profit centers through derivation rule. Okay, next. The profit is assigned. The profit center is assigned in the master record of cost center. Okay, that's it. Next. Every time. So basically what we do is, you see this sentence, how we are connecting the profit center to the cost center. Yeah, we need to know this. See here, if you go to your cost center master record, right, KS02, if you go,
There is the option.
They will ask profit center.
Correct?
Yeah, there's a profit center.
So this is how the cost center is linked to the profits. Clear? Yeah. So there is already a field is there to connect them. Okay, Now, no, no, next. The next thing is today
Sir,
again,
for
yes.
expenses flow into profit center, T code is same.
T code is the same. Cost center. Open the cost center. You have to specify in the master record.
Okay,
Correct?
sir.
So this is nothing but KS02, na?
Yeah, sir. Got it.
Okay, so now again today is full attendance. Yeah, they have taken a week off and they are back now. This is not the way CO will work. I told you from the beginning, right? Now those who are absent or during weekend, now don't do that again. Okay. Now, so now,
Sir, another thing, sir. When you said starting in controlling, you told that controlling is done for incomes and expenses accounts only. So before you did expenses account, now you started the income accounts.
Yeah, I'm building the controlling. Yes, exactly, correct. If you think broadly, slowly I'm expanding my horizon, right?
Horizon.
So previously I was just talking about only expenses, how to control expenses. Now I am building it to revenues also. Correct. Because controlling the company does not mean controlling the cost.
Yes.
Controlling company means I want my company to be good. I want to take the best decisions for my company so that it will prosper. That is control. Correct? And the best decisions include revenue decisions also. Correct? And profit, everything. Yes. Now, so note down every time when a cost center, every time a cost center is given at the time expense posting, the profit center is also updated automatically
by the system.
Yeah, this is referred to as what?
Default
derivation rule.
Correct? No. So two things you have to know, right? If he's talking about derivation rule, he will directly talk. Default account assignment, do you know? When you will know, when you know everything. Yeah, when you understand profit center concept, then you will. Let me know once you have completed.
Yes, sir.
completed, sir.
Yes, sir, completed.
Okay then. Now I'm going to start the configuration, okay? For profit center accounting. What we as a consultants we will do so that user can get the profit center wise reports. Correct now? Okay, note on step number 1. Set your controlling area. What is the T code for to set your controlling area?
Okay, yes.
Okay. Right now, first you have to be careful. Otherwise, you end up creating a profit center in the wrong controlling area. Correct? Yeah. So you go like this. So go to /n OKKS. So is our controlling area correct? Yes.
Yes.
Next. Hold on. Step number 2. Step number 2. Maintain controlling area settings.
According to companies, there will be controlling area, right?
What do you say?
According to companies, there will be controlling area. Like here in this case, Tesla is there. So
Yeah, according to your controlling area, yes, you have created starting when we started controlling, you created a controlling area, right?
Yes, yes.
Make sure you are in your controlling area, right? If someone else, see, the problem with the practice is some other student is doing the controlling. Now, if you start.
No.
Sir,
Hello.
maybe internet issue.
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
So we
Are you
lost
able
him.
to? Yes, I know.
Yes, sir. We can hear.
Okay, so always check whenever you are in controlling, please check whether you are in the right controlling area or not. Yeah, just check before you do anything.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, today 2-hour class, sir.
Today?
Today 2-hour class, sir.
Today 2 o'clock. Today?
No,
Sir,
Class
Sir
time,
is
sir.
asking 2 hours class timing.
How many hours?
No, today over, na? Finish. We will continue tomorrow, yeah? Yeah, only 1 hour session, yeah? Only during weekend you have long sessions.
Okay.
Yes, tell me. Four o'clock. Yeah.
No.
No.
Not say it was 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock only.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we will stop here for today. Tomorrow,
Sir,
this is a very big step. Yeah, it will take time. So better we start tomorrow.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir, 1
Yes,
minute.
tell me.
Sir,
Yes.
my personal doubt one. Please clear me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, my brother has experience in some MNC. Sir, currently is working as an end user in P2P cycle. Belongs to MM model. So he want to become a consultant now. Sir, which one is better, FICO or MM module?
What is his background? What is he studied?
Sir, currently he is working in
No. What
as a
degree? What he has done?
degree, sir. Degree BCom, I think.
BCom, then better FIO. Okay.
Okay, sir. Other than BCom, if we BSc, what will MM is better?
MM would be better. Yeah. So because finance take little hard work. Yeah.
Sir, currently he has a 5 years experience. Currently is doing a P2P cycle.
No. Next week you will have P2P cycle. I will also teach. You understand that, then you guide. If you feel that it is finance, in finance also we have P2P cycle. Okay, P2P cycle does not mean MM. Finance also we have P2P cycle. We are just touching the MM there. Okay. So you understand first. Wait for 1 week. You understand the P2P cycle, then you guide. Okay.
So okay.
Okay then. Yeah. Okay then. Thank you guys. We'll meet tomorrow.
Okay, sir.